Good morning. Happy Monday.
Happy Monday.
Welcome to the Monday Morning Show. We're so glad you're here for yet another week of Monday morning news and laughter and fun.
I'm so glad to be back.
We're so glad Ashley's back.
Oh, I missed you last Monday.
I missed you
last Monday.
Yeah. There was a lot of missing last Monday. There was a lot missing from the show without a co-host. It's very lonely.
Lonely Noah show.
Oh, the Lonely Noah show. That's much more sad. Oh. Well, we're glad you're back.
Yes.
Thanks for being here.
You're welcome.
It's Monday.
Wouldn't
Here we are.
miss it.
We're so glad to be doing another Monday morning show, and we've got some fun things going on this week. It is St. Patrick's Day on Friday.
It is St. Patrick's
March
Day.
17 is St. Patrick's Day, which is also National Corned Beef and Cabbage Day. So I haven't looked at the dining menus, but I hope they're having corned beef and
I would
cabbage for
assume
dinner.
they're having some corned beef and cabbage. Do you like corned beef and cabbage?
You know, I don't know that I've ever had it.
Never?
No, like I had corned beef hash growing
Yeah.
up, like for breakfast food, but I don't think I've ever had corned beef and cabbage.
Wow.
Apparently I've never eaten anything. I haven't had a meatloaf sandwich. I haven't had corned beef and cabbage.
My parents made it every year.
Huh, really?
I still make it every year.
Do you?
Mm-hmm.
What goes with it? It's just corned beef and cabbage? Do you have any?
Potatoes.
Oh, potatoes, for sure. Huh.
Yeah,
Never had it.
that's good.
Huh. Cool.
I'll make you some.
All right, great. So Friday is St. Patrick's Day, so we have some fun St. Patrick's Day things
We
for
do.
you to talk
I found some
about.
fun things out.
Yes.
Do you know what the lucky charm for St. Patrick's Day is? We know that, right?
Four-leaf clover.
Four-leaf clover. But do you know what
Yes.
those four leaves signify?
I thought the three leaves was the Holy Trinity, correct?
Okay, well,
Maybe that's a different
maybe
version.
in a more religious version.
Sure,
I'm thinking
sure.
this might be a more fun.
Oh, a fun
fun
version.
version
Oh,
of
great.
this.
So the four-leaf clovers.
Hope, faith, love, and luck.
Ah, cool.
But do you know what your chance of finding one is?
What is it?
You're
I
peeking at
read-
my note.
I read that they don't have it. They don't know
Oh.
what your chance is. Like there hasn't been enough research of what the odds of finding a four-leaf clover in a patch of clovers is.
Okay, well, my information told me
Was more conclusive than
1
mine.
in 10,000 is your chance of finding.
10,000.
Yeah.
I
Have
feel
you ever
like
found
it's more.
one?
I've never really looked for one.
I haven't either.
I'm not very patient,
No.
so looking through a field of clovers that all look the same to find one that's a little bit different, not for me.
No.
But I support that and appreciate that. Fun.
What about leprechauns? How do you feel about leprechauns?
Leprechauns make me a little nervous because they're so little.
Sneaky?
They're sneaky and little, and I'm not a very little person, so they like run around and they're sneaky and I don't know about leprechauns.
All
What
right.
do you know about leprechauns?
Well, I don't know much, but I know that there's a way to find what your leprechaun name would be.
your leprechaun name. Oh boy, what is your leprechaun name?
Okay, so I gotta take the first letter of my name, which is A, and my birthday month is July, so I am Adorable Rainbow Lips.
Adorable rainbow lips. What would we call you for short? Rainbow lips?
Sure.
That's weird.
Okay, so your first letter is N, that's nostalgic. What's your birthday month?
August.
So you are Nostalgic McNaughty.
Nostalgic McNaughty?
So here we are, Rainbow Lips and McNaughty on the Monday morning show.
Rainbow lips and McNaughty. I feel like we need like nameplates made
do.
with that for leprechauns. We should have our little top hats and our green on. Oh, I've got
You
green.
have green on? I've got green-ish.
Yeah, that's greenish.
I'll have it Friday though, for sure.
Well, because Friday you have to wear green, but isn't it Thursday the 16th is wear anything but green?
Oh, I've never heard that.
Yeah, so like the day before St. Patrick's Day, you wear anything but green. So no green on Thursday, all green on Friday.
All the green on Friday. All right.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Because I think there's something like when you're not wearing green on St. Patrick's Day, you can get pinched. But if you are wearing green the day before, you can also get pinched. So, gotta keep them straight. Green on Friday.
All right. I will do it.
Yes.
So I've got another fun, interesting, I think, St. Patrick's Day fact.
Oh, great. Well, tell me more.
Well, so the real St. Patrick was born in Britain,
What?
not Ireland.
What?
That's what legend says, is that he was actually born in Britain and kidnapped and enslaved
He was kidnapped?
and then gifted to a Celtic priest in Northern Ireland.
He was kidnapped, enslaved, and gifted to a priest.
Mm-hmm.
And that's how he became the St. Pat. What?
Yes, so that apparently he escaped back to Britain and then returned to Ireland as a missionary.
Oh, I don't know that I'd go back to Ireland after that
No.
happened to me. And then became St. Patrick?
Yeah, the patron saint of Ireland.
Wow. I never would have thought that.
No.
Weird.
You would have figured with a name like St. Patrick, he was pure Irish.
He
but
had to be Irish.
Irish by choice-ish.
Irish by choice. And now we still celebrate him today. Cool.
Yeah.
Look at that. All right, so St. Patrick's Day is Friday. That's our big thing for the week. But we have some other news. Some other things are
We do?
happening. So let's let people know what's going on this week. What do we have?
Kicking
Monday?
off today,
How
another
about today?
Oscars movie.
We got the Oscars.
We're
We've
gonna-
had some weird Oscars movies.
Are they weird?
They're a little bit weird this year. There are some good ones, but there were some hot dog fingers in one of them.
What?
There were people with hot dog fingers.
What movie was this?
This was in Everything Everywhere All at Once.
Oh, I just
when they,
watched
like-
the preview for that.
And
It
they
looks so
jump
weird.
universes, and one of the universes or alternate realities, everyone had hot dog fingers. So your fingers couldn't do anything
'Cause they were
They
hot
were just
dogs.
floppy.
Okay.
So that's nominated for Best Picture this year.
Interesting.
So it's a little bit different, but this movie sounds pretty good to me. And I don't know if it's Tar or Tear. I think it's Tear with the accent over the A. But that's what we're going to watch today, and it's about a musician who is going to record a symphony that will elevate her career and her issues and struggles with that, and going through and overcoming, maybe, we don't know.
We
But
don't
it
know
sounds
yet.
interesting.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for that at 2 o'clock, and we've got our usual popcorn and candy and root beer. So auditorium, 2 o'clock.
I love this series because we get to watch things that we wouldn't normally put on.
Not
Hot dog
things-
fingers don't usually fall into Freedom Village movies.
You know,
but-
it's not something we choose, but it's different.
Yeah.
Some of them are different in a very good way. So yeah, it all depends. And what else do we have?
Tuesday is Tech Tuesday, so we've got all
Yes.
kinds of different things going on with Sandy. Make sure to check your pink sheet so you know what she's got going on to teach you.
See what classes you need to go to.
Yep.
And Wednesday, the 15th, a note that both moderate high intensity and low intensity exercise class are canceled for the day. So no gym exercise at 10 or at 10:45 on Wednesday due to a schedule conflict. And then at 2 o'clock, we have musical reminiscing. We've got piano in the atrium with John Bryson.
Always good.
Yes, we love musical reminiscing. And also at 2 o'clock is
Top Gun, another Oscar movie. Top Gun Maverick, sequel to the original Top Gun.
yes, which we have watched here before, but it's such a good movie. Ooh, I'm very excited about it. It's such a good movie. I could watch it once a week, easy. So
So that's probably going to win Best Picture in your book.
I don't know. All Quiet on the Western Front was pretty good. There's some good movies. I'm interested to see what will win. But Top Gun on Wednesday, and also Low Vision Support Group on Wednesday at 3 o'clock in the
Nice.
Arts and Crafts Room. So if you need any support for that, any materials, things like that, go to the Arts and Crafts Room on Wednesday at 3 o'clock for Low Vision Support Group. And on Thursday,
We've got in the morning at 10:30, the Village artists are heading out to the Kreisinga Art Museum to do some urban sketching, either outside the building or inside the art museum, depending on weather or your liking. This is open to everyone. It's not just for people who have gone before or who are experienced. So if you're interested, please sign up on Touchtown and come with and see if you like it. Then in the afternoon, we've got another tour.
we have a tour of City Hall
Ooh,
led by Mayor Box. So that
Nice.
should be interesting. I've never been to Holland City Hall. So that'll be cool.
Yeah.
That's something different.
you drive by every day, but don't ever go in.
I'd never even really think about it. So it'll be really interesting to see inside and get a tour. So make sure you join us for that. Sign up on Touchtown if you'd like to come. If you do go on this tour, you won't be able to go to cardio drumming, which is at 3 p.m. on Thursday in the gym. My favorite class of the week. 30 minutes of fun and exercise and music and just general goofiness. So join us if you'd like, 3 o'clock on Thursday in the gym. And then Thursday night is our birthday party.
Woo!
So we're going to celebrate March birthdays. And Peter Bergen, who you've probably seen in the atrium, he's been here 2 or 3 times before playing in the atrium. But this will be his first auditorium show. So we get a full hour. Yes, he's moving up in the world. He's very talented. It should be a really fun night. So join us at 7:15 in the auditorium for Peter Bergen and our March birthday party.
Nice. And Friday, we're back to St. Patrick's Day.
We're back to St. Patrick's Day. We've made a full circle. Here we are, a full clover.
We've got lots of 4-leaf. We're going to go through all the little, all right.
Yeah, we've gone on quite the journey. And here we are back at
Hopefully
St. Patrick's Day.
you're not too tired from that journey.
I'm a little tired from the journey. But
we're going to wear our green.
We're going to wear our green.
At 1:30 in the auditorium, we've got resident Jean Sealer Gifford is going to be doing a travel log on her trip to Ireland. So kicking off our St. Patrick's Day afternoon right, and then afterwards at 3 o'clock down in the atrium, we're going to have a St. Patrick's Day social put on by marketing and activities. So get your green on, come have snacks and cocktails, be with friends, enjoy some music.
Yeah. And if you wear your best tartan plaid or green, you will be entered into our best dressed competition. So make sure to go all out. If you've got a kilt, we highly encourage that. I think that'd be super fun. And we'll just have a great St. Patrick's Day party. And then for the weekend, on Sunday, we have a couple of concerts. So we have Free at 3. It's going to be French Fest on Sunday afternoon. The bus will leave a little bit early, so it's going to leave at 2:15 versus 2:30. So make sure to pay attention to that. The bus is leaving 15 minutes early for Free at 3 on Sunday. And at 3 o'clock, the bus will leave for the next Holland Symphony Orchestra concert, which is the Classics Discovery of Dance into Spring.
Nice.
So you've got choices, concert choices on Sunday, either Free at 3 or Symphony Orchestra.
Sounds like a good week.
I think so. Brittany, welcome. Thank you so much for being here.
Yes, thank you, Noah.
We're so glad to have you on the Monday morning show. This is so fun. So to start, would you mind telling us who you are and what you do here at Freedom Village?
Yep. So my name is Brittany Morse. I am the administrator over the clinical side of Freedom Village. So over the 2 assisted living units, Eagle Harbor, the memory care, and Mission, the skilled nursing floor. And I have been here since January of 22, so just over a year.
Yeah, awesome. And so that's a lot. That's a lot of places to oversee. That's a big job. Is it overwhelming?
I mean, some days can be, as any position in this building can be.
Yeah.
But otherwise, no. I love it. I absolutely love it.
Good. And you've got a good team over there, so that helps a lot too, right?
Yep.
Perfect. So you've been in your position for just over a year. Do you have a favorite memory in the last year of being here?
So it's kind of comical because I would say that my favorite memory of being here is from pre-employment into an interview day.
Okay.
Excuse me. So when I interviewed, it was the beginning of December of 2021, and everything had just been decorated for Christmas.
Oh, which is the best time of year here. Oh, it's so pretty when they have all the decorations.
I had been inside Freedom Village maybe once or twice before that with a friend to visit her grandma, and that was years and years, 15 years ago probably. And so I came in and everything was all decorated for Christmas, and I get put into the large 3rd floor conference room where the windows are, and then they left me while they went and got everybody. And I remember walking over to a window and I took a picture out the window, and I texted it to my husband, and I was like, look how beautiful this foyer is. And that moment still sits with me because it was kind of, my first impression of the building, and I think it will forever sit with me for, as long as I'm here and afterwards.
Yeah.
So,
that's awesome. Yeah. You'll have to bring your family in next year and get a Christmas picture in front of the Christmas tree. You can use it on your Christmas card, just how much you love Freedom Village, right?
Maybe.
We'll see. We'll wait till December.
Yes.
Something more personal. Would you consider yourself an introvert or an extrovert?
I am an extrovert.
Extrovert. I would pin you as an extrovert. That makes sense to me.
Yes, but I like to be home, but I don't think that makes me an introvert. I just like to be a homebody.
Yeah.
But I'm chatty Cathy, so.
For sure. That's funny. It's interesting. We found most of the leadership team are introverts or would consider themselves introverts, which is funny how that sort of happens. But But you are an expert. That's great.
I am.
And what is your best trip or your most favorite trip you've been on in your life?
Well, I mean, they probably vary based on my age, but the coolest trip that I ever went on was summer between 8th grade and 9th grade. My school does it's called a rainforest group, and they take a select number of kids. You have to apply, you have to qualify, you have to have certain grades, all these things, and you start prepping like the end of 7th grade is when you get accepted to go, and so you plan for the whole year to go on this trip. You have like bi-weekly meetings, you have a pen pal, so it's this big old rainforest trip, and you spend 10 to 14 days in the Amazon rainforest.
Oh my gosh.
In Peru. And it's super cool. We did a ton of fundraising like my mom did for me to be able to go so we could afford it because it was quite costly. But it was very, very cool. You stayed in like these little huts that had like half walls, and you showered with spiders and frogs, and you swam in the Amazon River with pink dolphins. They're legit pink.
Really?
It's crazy. Oh yes,
so cool.
Bright pink. So it was a ton of fun. I mean, I was 14 and I still remember it now.
That's awesome.
But it would be super cool to go back as a chaperone someday.
Yeah. Do your kids go to the same school? Like, could they go or?
They do not go to the same school.
So you'd have to like finagle your way in to be able to go again.
I would have to, but maybe being an alum of the group would
You'd
allow
like
me to get in.
Yeah,
I don't
what's going on already.
Yeah.
When you say you had a pen pal, was that like a student that was over there? Did you work with like a school, or how did that?
Yes, and I do not remember the name of the school.
Sure.
So there was like a tiny school there, right, located on the Amazon River, and we were pen pals with the students there. So it's like one little schoolhouse. It's probably the size of an apartment here,
Sure.
Maybe a little bit bigger, but like a one-room schoolhouse. And we actually, while we were there, painted that schoolhouse inside and out, and then like you played soccer with the kids. And but yes, we pen palled with them for like 6 months, and I believe I still have my pen pal notes.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, that is
in
so
a box.
cool. Oh,
So
that's awesome.
Yeah.
Did you know that we do a pen pal program here at Freedom Village?
I did. Yes.
We have, I think, about 25 residents that write to students at Vanderbilt, and that is
super cool.
So fun. We do like a get together at the end of the year, and they have lunch together with the residents and the kids, and it is the sweetest thing. It's so cool.
So cool.
So those pen pal relationships are just so fun, like no matter ages and all that.
Yep.
Awesome. So that is a great trip. I love that. This is kind of a weird random question.
Yep.
If you were one of the 7 dwarves, and your options are Doc, Sleepy, Dopey, Grumpy, Happy, Bashful, or Sneezy, which dwarf would you be and why?
So I'm going to be funny back, and I'm going to narrow it down with reasons as to why I'm not some of these other dwarfs. But so I am not sleepy. I actually don't sleep a lot, period, ever. So I am not a sleepy
Do you
dwarf.
like sleeping? You just don't do very much of it?
Yeah,
or
I
you
just don't
not...
sleep well.
Okay.
So, and I'm not dopey because I'm the opposite of that. And I am not grumpy. And I'm not smart enough to be a doctor. And I'm not bashful because I am an extrovert. That's kind of the reality. And well, currently I'm not sneezy and I don't have allergies, so I'm gonna go with happy.
Happy? Perfect.
Pretty much I'm usually happy.
Usually?
But,
That's kind of a good way to be, right? Have a positive outlook on the world. I like
try to
it.
be.
So, what is something about you that would surprise our viewers?
I hate the cold, first of all. I'm not cut out to be in Michigan. I actually would prefer 85 and sunny every single day.
Are you from Michigan? Did you grow up here?
I did grow up here,
Okay,
like an
so you've
hour.
always been in the cold.
Yes, like an hour north of Holland.
Okay.
But something that, and I have to be outside at all temperatures for this, except in the freezing cold when the farm is dormant. But my husband's family has an agricultural farm, and so you'll see me during certain times of the year, specifically from like the end of April until the beginning of September. On certain days, like I have to dash out because we have farmers markets, or we need to pick asparagus for 4 hours that night.
Oh my gosh.
Yes, so we have asparagus, strawberries, raspberries, peaches, plums and apricots, blueberries, I don't know if I said strawberries, but maybe I did. I have no
You have a
idea.
lot. That's big.
Lots of stuff.
Wow.
Yeah.
So you do farmers market. So then like harvest season is just really busy for you.
Yeah, and I don't normally go to market. I take one for the team and stay home with the kids.
Sure.
And, so I do that, and other people in the family go to the market. But it's my in-laws' farm, but we live right on the same property, so it is all hands on deck in the family to help that stay running for them.
Oh, cool. That's really cool. Will you take that over in the future? Will it become your...
I have no idea what the plans are for that farm, but my in-laws are still very young and very healthy, and
that's awesome.
That's not in our radar.
We're not worried. We're keeping the farm. I love it. Cool. So I have a couple other just random questions for you. In your opinion, what would be your best sandwich, like the perfectly built sandwich that you'd be most excited to eat?
A BLT with a fried egg on it.
Oh.
So good.
What kind of bread?
Like wheat?
Wheat? Okay. Yeah. Something like toasty and crunchy.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
That sounds really good.
Yeah. But I like eggs on my BLT.
Anything with an egg just is better, right? Have you ever asked anyone for their autograph?
No.
No?
I don't think
I haven't either. I mean, like at Disney World, I've asked people for their autograph, like characters, but I don't think I could do it in the real world. That's not.
No. I have met famous people, but it was not in an environment that it was appropriate to do so.
Sure.
Years ago, when I was in my early 20s, I worked at Santa Barbara Cottage Hospital in Santa Barbara, California.
Okay.
So there were quite a few people that came in, surfers, models, retired surfers, or active surfers.
Sure.
Like people who owned Bose Speaker were there one day.
Oh, weird. That's crazy.
Or they had a big share in it. I don't know if they actually owned it, but yeah, so lots of people. So, they have alias names.
Oh, that's kind of strange. Oh, because they get recognized?
Interesting.
Yes. Huh. Yes. Cool. That sounds like some good stories. And then my last couple of questions are, what would be your favorite smell and also your least favorite smell?
So my favorite smell is eucalyptus. It's the best. It's crisp and it's clean, and I like it. And my least favorite is probably vanilla or lavender.
Oh, interesting. Those are pretty popular scents.
Anything linen or cotton, I don't like those either.
Oh, cool.
I know.
Interesting. With eucalyptus, have you ever hung eucalyptus in your shower?
No.
It is the best thing ever, because when you have the water running, it like fills the whole shower with eucalyptus scent. It's very calming.
That sounds great. But I might want to go back to bed after that.
Yeah,
morning,
maybe.
So.
Well, Brittany, I think that's all I have for you. Thank you so much for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Thanks for sharing some information about you with the viewers. And
yes.
Have a great day.
Thank you.
So Ashley,
Noah?
I have a little question for you, a little nonsense.
What's that?
My question for you today is, why do frogs like St. Patrick's Day?
Ooh. Because they love rainbows.
Because they already wear green.
Ah, they're ready for it.
They're ready all year round.
I love it.
It's Monday morning, and you know what that means. It's time for Nonsense. Nonsense with Noah. Let's hit the halls. It's time for Nonsense. I have a question for you. I'm here with a question.
Yeah.
My question is, what has eyes but cannot see?
Potato.
A potato! That's correct.
I'm so smart.
You are so smart!
Coming over there.
How'd you get so smart, Juliana? What kind of rock is as light as a feather? You don't know?
No, I don't know.
A shamrock.
Oh, of course.
My question is, why can't you iron a 4-leaf clover?
Because it'll melt.
Because you shouldn't press your luck.
Not having
been spotted. My cover has been blown. There's no residents around. Kylie, I have a question for you.
Yes.
When does a potato stop being Irish?
I don't know.
When it becomes a French fry.
Oh, hello.
Hello. My question is, why do frogs love St. Patrick's Day?
They're green, of course.
Exactly, you're right. What has eyes but cannot see?
Newspaper.
A potato.
Oh,
And my question is, what kind of rock is as light as a feather?
I have no idea.
A shamrock.
Oh, yes.
My question for you is, how many gold coins can a leprechaun fit in an empty pot?
I don't know.
Only one. After that, it isn't empty.
Oh, gee.
What kind of rock is as light as a feather?
I don't know.
A shamrock. I think so. And I think that's all the news we have for
All right.
today. So thank you for joining us. Thank you for being here for
Thank you
another
for
week
being
of the
here.
Monday morning show. And we'll
I've got a
see
little
you-
Irish blessing to
You have
sign
an
us
Irish
off
blessing
with.
for us.
Yes.
Oh, great.
All right, so may your troubles be less and your blessings be more, and nothing but happiness come through your door.
Oh, I love that. Oh. Well, I hope it's true for everyone,
Everyone
this week.
here.
Enjoy your St. Patrick's Day, enjoy your week, and we will see you next Monday. Bye.